up now, and he does it. Hits him with a choke slam, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Dyer delivering a choke slam. Followed by the big Tommy Dyer up with some sort of maneuver here. And Baron hits him with the Baron driver. Dave Baron, ladies and gentlemen, now going for the cover. We got a 1, 2. Actually, this was one hell of an episode for Real Action Wrestling. But that's all I have for you.
Real Action Wrestling.
Welcome everyone for another episode of Real Action Wrestling. We are coming to you live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. And there you see another sold-out crowd here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We had one hell of an episode. We've seen Dave Baron advancing after defeating Tommy Dyer. But tonight we are kicking things off with this man here, Charlie Hubley, as he is making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Charlie Hubley is a very well-known superstar on the independent scene. And he's been in Real Action Wrestling for quite some time. But earlier this week, he issued an open challenge. And let's go see what Charlie had to say.
I'm issuing an open challenge to any schmuck who isn't a believer of mine. Because you see, in this world, there's two types of people. People who know Charlie Hubley is the pinnacle of human life. And the other ones who are liars. And in Charlie Hubley's world of professional wrestling, there ain't no room for fabrication.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Charlie Hubley better be careful when he issues an open challenge like that, ladies and gentlemen. That Real Action Wrestling has been signing big names over the last few days. As earlier this week, it was announced that Real Action Wrestling has signed Channing Decker. And you guys will see what he's about when he comes to town. But also, ladies and gentlemen, in our main event, we have Nick White taking on the leader of the Ultra-Violent Movement, Casey Moran, in a tables match to see who's going to advance to get that much further, one step closer to becoming the Real Action Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. As, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea who's going to be making its way down to the ring here. As the suspense just keeps getting higher and higher, ladies and gentlemen. Who is the superstar looking to end Charlie Hubley and taking him up on his open challenge here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? As I am not familiar with the music that's being played right now. As just a weird feeling has come over the arena right now, ladies and gentlemen. It got awfully cold in here all of a sudden. As wait just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Wait just a minute. Is that who I think, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my God, he's here. He is here. He is making his Real Action Wrestling debut right now, ladies and gentlemen. That is Joey Taylor. Joey Taylor is here tonight in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I think Charlie Hubley just bit off a lot more than he can chew, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Taylor is the king of the deathmatch scene, ladies and gentlemen. This man has done unspeakable things to people. And as the camera's not showing it right now, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Hubley's jaw is just hitting the mat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, Joey Taylor is here in Real Action Wrestling. This match is going to be something you guys are not going to want to miss. Oh my God, we seen just a few short weeks ago, Joey Taylor was scheduled to come here, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't know how soon it's going to be, and it is right here and right now. As this place, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, just is in awe at this man. I cannot wait to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, when that bell rings. Oh my God, Joey Taylor is officially here, and we are getting ready to get started, ladies and gentlemen, as these two superstars look across from one another. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Referee calls for the bell, and we're off. What a statement made here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, by Joey Taylor as he just destroyed Charlie Hubley. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a bloody mess. That isn't even the tip of the iceberg of what Joey Taylor is capable of, ladies and gentlemen. Real Action Wrestling just literally opened its door and let an absolute monster come in here and play, ladies and gentlemen. As here you can see how the match ended. As there you see on the Real Action replay, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Hubley just left in a heap of his own blood. As Joey Taylor there celebrating, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Real Action Wrestling has really just took a turn, and I might say for the worst, ladies and gentlemen, because Joey Taylor is a master of destruction, and I cannot wait to see what he has left when he steps into the Real Action Wrestling ring again. And wait just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Wait just a minute. No, Joey, don't do the Joey. No, as there you can see him just kicking the cut of Charlie Hubley, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Taylor now picking up Charlie Hubley. There's enough is enough. We need help down here for Charlie Hubley, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know if Joey Taylor knows what the definition of stop is. There's never too far for a man like Joey Taylor. And no, Joey, no, Joey just power bombs, Sito power bombs Charlie Hubley right there on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the whole place is just left in shock. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say. Like, we'll be right back.
I am Hardcore Channing Decker, and I'm coming to Real Action Pro Wrestling to make a statement. Hardcore, you don't know the word. I'm redefining it, and you just chose a winner. I'll see you there. Yeah!
Real Action Wrestling. That's what you want, isn't it? Real action? That's what you got, okay? When Tyler Throne showed up and signed his contract and officially put this whole place on notice. And I put you on notice too, didn't I, TJ Blair? Yeah, how did that kendo stick feel with every swing? Huh? Yeah, did I ruin your little moment that you had going on there? Yeah, every single superstar that's signed to this roster better start to accept the feelings that TJ Blair was feeling after that. Better start to accept the thoughts that were going through his head. Cause I'm coming for the top spot here, RAW. I'm going to be the Real Action Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Not TJ Blair. Not Dave Barron. Not Casey Moran. And definitely not Nick White. Me. The B-O-A-T. And there's much more to come, RAW.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Throne having some words for the RAW roster. But before this thing kicks off, let's see what Casey Moran's thoughts were going into tonight's matchup.
From Boston.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Real Action Wrestling. I am the leader, the creator, the innovator, the architect of the ultraviolet movement, and tonight you are witnessing a spectacle upon spectacles as I take on Filtz Nick White in a tables match. That's right, Nicky boy. Your and my path to the Real Action Wrestling Heavyweight Championship has to be decided in a tables match. What better way than the most two violent individuals walking God's green earth to settle a score? You and I have been doing this for a very, very long time. But it's been some time that I've gotten my hands on you. And Nick, it looks like you've gotten soft around the edges. You're not sharp, you're not keen like you used to be, and I'm going to take advantage of that, boy. And I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to move on in this tournament, because I'm going to promise you something. I don't need the emo kid killer to beat you this week, no. Instead, I'm going to pick your ass up high over my head, and I'm going to power bomb you through a goddamn table. And Nick, you don't have to like it, but you're going to learn to live with it.
His way to the ring from Boston.
Just wow, ladies and gentlemen. Casey Moran is not playing here at Real Action Wrestling. He even said it himself. They have a score to settle here, as this isn't the first time these two superstars met one-on-one in the ring, but this is the first time ever in Real Action Wrestling that the viewers at home are actually going to see what takes place when the leader of the ultra-violent movement goes against the ace, Nick White. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a burner, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tables match, and the winner of this match advances to get that one step closer to becoming the first ever Real Action Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. But ladies and gentlemen, also I want to remind you guys that we have the Celtic Roots Championship that will be decided right after the World Heavyweight Championship is crowned. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just getting word in the back here that... Okay, after the Real Action Wrestling qualifier tournament happens for the World Heavyweight Championship, there is going to be a battle royal, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are not playing around at Real Action Wrestling. They are going to crown a Celtic Roots champion the moment after the final man wins the World Heavyweight Championship. And there you see Nick White making his way down the ring here, folks. Let's get to see what Nick had to say going into this big one here tonight.
Casey Moran, I got to give you credit, man. You got a big heart, and that's not making any jokes about your health history. That's just a fact of life. I mean, I have never seen anybody overcome so many obstacles and become a genuine superstar. It took you 4 years, probably longer, to become an overnight sensation. And for that, I just have one thing to say. You're welcome. Yes, your victory over me is what catapulted you to superstardom, and that's what I do. Giving man that I am, I let you have your moment. I could have come back, stolen it away from you, but no. You earned it on that night, but this isn't that night. This is Real Action Wrestling. I don't know if you've looked around the arena. My face is everywhere. My podcast, the Uncut Wrestling Podcast, that you can catch on YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your wrestling podcast love. We're like the main sponsors. We're the money behind the machine. We are the biggest thing going. So maybe, just maybe, you take in the signs. You get it through that thick Neanderthal skull of yours and realize that part of my contract was that I got the easiest first round match possible. And that's you. Not because you're not a great athlete, but because I am just that much better, and I've got you figured out. So, all that being said, Casey, come on down to the ring. We'll have a good old-fashioned sporting fight, and then I'm going to move on to the next round. So, have a great night. Maybe check out catering when you're done. I'm going to be getting fitted for a title belt.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Nick White's thoughts going into this tables match. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick White brings a lot to the table here for Real Action Wrestling. I mean, this man can be put in any situation and come out on top anywhere he's at. I mean, this guy has been multiple World Heavyweight Champions wherever he's been. I mean, he brings a lot of experience to Real Action Wrestling. We are very lucky to have him signed to RAW. Judging by a poll on the internet, ladies and gentlemen, Nick White is one of the favorites to go all out in this one. or the very end, but you cannot count out Casey Moran, ladies and gentlemen. That man has a heart of a warrior. That guy is going to be hard as hell to put down here tonight. These guys are really going to earn their paycheck here tonight in Real Action Wrestling, live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. This tables match, it's going to be something you will not want to miss. I just want to thank each and every one of the viewers at home who is joining me right now before this thing kicks off. But ladies and gentlemen, that's enough talking. Let's get to the action, and let's see what happens. Wow, just wow, ladies and gentlemen. This is anyone's matchup. Wait a minute. Who in the hell is that, ladies and gentlemen? Just came in the ring. And now he's attacking Nick White, ladies and gentlemen. He just plants the head of Nick White. Who in the hell is this man? I mean, where did he come from? What is he doing here tonight in Real Action Wrestling as he looks to set Nick up? No, he's not. He's got Nick over his shoulder and just power bombs Nick White through the table. What the hell does this even mean, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, we have a match right now to see who's going to go to the next round of the World Heavyweight Championship qualifier. And Nick White has already been put through the table through this masked man who's now continuing to assault on Casey Moran now. What in the hell is going on here? Who is this man? I mean, what is his agenda here? I mean, he just laid Nick out in the middle of the ring, putting Nick to a table. It looks like he's going to do the same thing to Casey Moran as he picks him up and just drives him through the table. Ladies and gentlemen, we need answers here. Who is this masked man who just showed up to Real Action Wrestling? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, what a hell of a night. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know if we can take any more, but are you serious? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word right now that Tyler Throne and TJ Blair are battling in the back. We need a camera crew back there. As there you see these two superstars. Ladies and gentlemen, TJ Blair was looking to get his hands on Tyler Throne for quite some time after Tyler Throne showing up and beating him with a kendo stick. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what the hell is going on. We have a masked man out here in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen, coming through and attacking Nick White. We have TJ Blair going at it with Tyler Throne right now, just driving the head of Tyler Throne into that cement wall. I mean, what a hell of an episode this has been so far. As there you see TJ Blair knocking him into the panel now, folks. TJ, no. What does he have planned here? TJ, no!